my name is Whitney and I want to thank you so much for coming on to my video. Your view and your support means the absolute world to me. I love you guys so much. So today we're going to be talking about the time that I thought that my car was haunted and I nicknamed her Christine. So if you want to hear about that story time, please stay tuned. So this story takes place back a few months ago in October, so it's been a little bit. That's when everything started happening. I do believe most things in life have explanations. This really doesn't. I don't know if it's for sure paranormal or that I was just freaking myself out. I don't feel like I'm in danger or anything like that. Just letting you guys know. Just wanted to share this story with you all. But around October of last year, 2017, I had been going to a lot of abandoned places and cemeteries doing videos. A lot of them I didn't post because I felt like they weren't good enough and I was going to go back and redo them. Never did. And then some I did post. I posted a lot and I was constantly like researching ghost stories and paranormal things that I could like talk about on my channel. And I feel like that really stirred things up. And things really started to happen after I went to that abandoned hospital. It was an abandoned tuberculosis hospital. And so I remember one night I had this really vivid paranormal dream, which I had never had before. I don't know if I just had that because I had been researching all that and then, you know, okay, anyways. And I was in that tuberculosis hospital and this little boy was trying to get out of the hospital. And I was going to try to help him, but these people wouldn't allow him to leave. There was like people moving about the whole hospital, like it was full. And none of these people knew that they were dead. And like none of them knew that they were spirits. They were acting as if the hospital was still running, but it was decayed and run down and abandoned. So yeah, it was just so vivid, and this little boy like really touched me and stuff. And anyways, I remember in this dream I kept on hearing my car alarm go off. So that morning I woke up and I told my mom, I'm like, I had this paranormal dream and I also thought I heard my car alarm go off, but I'm not really sure. And she's like, yeah, I had to get up and shut off your car alarm at 3 in the morning. Not once, but twice last night. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. And that's so weird. I had that dream too. And then a couple days went by, nothing. And then I had another dream. And then the car alarm went off again at night. And it just kept on doing that. And I'm like, what the heck? And by this time, I'm just freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, did a ghost attach itself to me? Like I went to a tuberculosis hospital. Did like one attached to me because my lung disease, and they're like, wow, we have something in common, you know, with my cystic fibrosis. I'm like, wow, like what's going on? I'm freaking myself out. So another thing that was happening was I would be laying in bed and I have these beads in front of my door, and I always crack my door for my dogs so they can come in or exit as they please. So my beads would make movement at night, and I would hear them, and it would scare both of my dogs. Like they were sound asleep and they were barking, and like it really freaked me out. And then I was just scared to go to sleep, and I did not hardly sleep good at all forever. I would turn my flashlight on my cell phone and sleep with that on in my bedroom as my little nightlight. And a few times I would like glance over and I think I'd see something like next to my bed, like looking over me and stuff. Like I don't know. And then another thing that happened was I do have video footage. I was staying with Captain Dan. If you watch my videos, he's in a bunch of them. Anyways, he lives in different states, so I was staying with him. And I had taken my car. It was raining that night that we pulled up to his house, and so I made sure that my windows were up, my car was locked, my lights were off and everything. And I even double checked. I asked him, hey, did you make sure? And he's like, yeah. And then the next day I walked outside. It had been raining all night. It wasn't raining now, but my windows were down. my doors were locked and my lights were on, and I'm like, what the heck, is my car soaked? What the heck happened? And so I went over there and it was dry as a bone. Like, what? And it was the strangest thing. I was just glad my car wasn't soaked, but I was like, how did this happen? Because I have power windows, and once you turn the power off, there is no way for that to go down. Like, even if my car was unlocked that night and you tried to press the button, my windows would not go down. Like, what the heck? How is this happening? I'm just like, how is my car not soaked too? I mean, I'm glad that it's dry, but what the heck? It's just so unexplainable. And like, this went on for months and months, and I didn't put, like, I tried to just calm down, and I stopped researching paranormal stuff and stopped doing videos about that, and it just like died down because I didn't put any energy towards it. So I did take my car to get checked out, and like, there wasn't anything wrong with it electrically. Does that even make sense? I wasn't having any electrical problems, and me and my dad changed the battery, and like, it was still acting up. Like, what the heck? Anyways, I got rid of my car like a few weeks ago, and then I got that new car, and then it started having issues, which is so weird. It's probably a coincidence, but yeah, things have died down, thankfully. I just wanted to let you guys know about this. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you've ever had an experience like this, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.